Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre says it's time for the public safety minister to go.
Marco Mendicino needs to resign.
And what if he doesn't?
The Prime Minister needs to fire him.
His demand after CBC News revealed Marco Mendicino's office, new serial killer Paul Bernardo, would be transferred from a maximum to medium security prison 3 months in advance. Mendicino says he didn't find out until the day after the transfer, creating a firestorm on Parliament Hill.
I believe that this government has a real bad habit of saying, I didn't know. They know so little. What the hell are they doing there?
The minister admitted a mistake was made.
I have also made it clear to my staff that this should have been briefed immediately. Corrective steps have been taken. I have dealt with it.
The opposition alleged he must have known.
If his staff had really kept a secret from him of this enormity, he would have fired them a long time ago. But he hasn't, because he knows and they know that he knew.
I will absolutely reject it. I knew on May 30th.
Order.
If he won't resign, tell us right now which staff member is going down for not telling him.
Mendicino promised change, saying he will issue a directive that he must be told in advance about pending high-profile transfers, as should victims.
And we will now always defend the rights of victims.
The Prime Minister knew about the transfer the day it happened, even before the Public Safety Minister said he knew himself.
Prime Minister, is someone going to lose their job over Paul Bernardo's transfer, and should it be your Public Safety Minister?
The Prime Minister's office says it first learned about Bernardo's possible transfer back in March and said it immediately got in touch with Mendicino's office, calling it the right thing to do since that file is Mendicino's responsibility. The Conservatives are now calling this a failure of leadership at the very top. Ashley Burke, CBC News, Ottawa.
Power and Politics host David Cochrane is here to break it all down. So, David, is Mendicino at risk of losing his job?
I'm not sure I can give you a definitive answer as to whether his time in cabinet is up or not, especially now that we know that the Prime Minister's office was also told in March, but the Prime Minister wasn't briefed until late May either. But, there is a strong sense there will be a cabinet shuffle this summer, and Mendicino is widely viewed as someone who could be dropped or would change jobs. Now, at this point, change seems to be the more likely scenario. Mendicino's well liked in the caucus and the party. He does good organizational work for the Liberals before and during elections, but there's been this string of controversies in public safety, from the mishandling of the ban on hunting rifles to this Bernardo controversy, which suggests at minimum his time in public safety could be limited.
And David, is there a broader fallout for the government here?
Yeah, the challenge for the government is that this goes beyond this controversy, because it builds on the issues we see in the Chinese interference story that key people in the public service, the intelligence agencies, and now political staff, they're failing to get key information to the key ministers. It's happening again and again and again, and it raises a lot of questions about basic competence and urgency across multiple departments in a government that's been in power since 2015.
Thanks, David.
Thank you.